of the appropriate time. We have not had any public comment. That being the case, is there a motion that we recess until 8 o'clock?
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. We are recessed until 8 o'clock. welcome to the June 8th, 2023 meeting of the Caldwell County Board of Education. The school year's over with and summer is upon us here, and we certainly hope that everybody has a great summer and get some rest, maybe travel and be with family. We're going to begin by recognizing Mr. B.J. Ford to do our invocation for the board.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As we come to the end of the school year, I don't like to think of the end, but I like to think of the new beginning. And I know our staff here in the Edson have been busy already preparing for the new year. And I hope we take from what we learned last year with things and apply them to the new year and make it better. And then we're always striving to be better than we were the year before. And so with that said, all I want to do today is ask for guidance and prayers. So if you'll bow your heads with me as I pray. Father, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for this opportunity to come and serve, Lord. I just thank you for what you do in my life and the opportunities you put in front of me. And I speak for the Lord now, and I say, we thank you as a board that we're allowed to serve, and we're allowed to try to make a difference in our community's lives. Lord, we ask now that we ended the school year, that we said goodbye to those seniors, and we ask that you be with them as they continue through life. We said goodbye to our retirees. Lord, did you just bless them and let them enjoy those years of travel and being with family and happiness and good health. Lord, we ask you to be with those folks that we lost this year. Be with those families. Lord, as we look at the new beginning, let's just look ahead and keep our heads up. And the big thing we ask for is your guidance in our decisions. Lord, let us always remember what we do and the decision we make is always in the best interest of the children of our system. Lord, we just thank you now again for the opportunities, and we ask that you forgive us when we ask these things. In your name, amen.
Okay, next we have the Pledge of Allegiance, and Dr. Katrina McKellen is going to lead us in the pledge. Okay, we got one in the back corner. Very good.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dr. McKellen. Next item is approval of the agenda. Earlier, we had a closed session, but the board is aware that there's no need for a closed session. So with that in mind, do I hear a motion that we approve the agenda as presented?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make the motion we approve the agenda as presented.
Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item is approval of the minutes, and we had 3 sets of minutes. We'll vote to approve these collectively, but they are from our work session on May 2nd and our regular meeting that took place on May 8th, and also a Board of Education emergency meeting that took place on May 5th. Do I hear a motion that we approve the Board of Education meeting minutes, items 5B through 5D?
Chairman Penland, I move we approve the meeting minutes 5B through 5D as presented.
Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And that motion passes. Next, I'd like to recognize Mr. Mark Gerson to do some announcements.
There's not a lot going on right now. Summertime, of course. We've got the last day for teachers is June 9th. And we have a couple upcoming meetings. June 30th at 8 a.m. will be the Board of Education budget meeting. And then July 10th, we have the Board of Education meeting, official meeting at noon. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Gerson. Dr. Phipps.
Mr. Chairman, I have several things I wanted to just mention. First, since our last meeting, we've had our graduations, which is really the culminating event, and we're so proud of our graduates and wish them all the best as they move to the next phase of life, and we look forward to hearing from them and watching them and all the great things that they're going to accomplish. We also had our Of the Year celebration, and we're very proud of those individuals that were recognized at the school level and also at the district level. And then this week, we held a retirement celebration. Our Human Resources Department pulled both of these events together, and they were phenomenal. But I just wanted to say, we had nearly 1,700 years of experience that was represented in that room when we had our retirement. And there's just no way to say thank you enough or to put a value on what those individuals have done for us, for our community, for our children, for the schools that they serve. So again, we've said it, we want to continue to say thank you, and that we hope the retirement years are everything that you expected and more. I wanted to also share that we have a summer meals program going on, even though school is not in session. Children that are between the ages of 0 and 18, whether you're in the school system or not, if you're in the county, you're invited to eat free lunch. These meals this summer are at 7 different locations across the county, and those are available on our website or our social media platforms. You can certainly get that. If you have any questions, call the Ed Center. We can point you in the right direction. We customarily do a 4-day work week. We're going to start that next week, the week of June the 12th. That will run through August the 10th, which is a longer work day, Monday through Thursday, and then offices and buildings closed on Friday. If you have a meeting or a special need, I encourage you to reach out to the location that you intend to go to and make sure you know what the hours of operation are. And I just want to wrap up by saying, again, thank you to our parents, to our guardians, to our teachers, to our support staff, to our students, everybody involved in the work that goes on in the school system. As we close out another academic year, we point to the great successes and could not accomplish the things that we accomplished without tremendous support of partners in the community and those individuals doing the work behind the scenes. So, hearty thank you and enjoy your summer.
Thank you, Dr. Phipps. Next on our agenda, I'd like to call on Assistant Superintendent Dr. Bill Griffin, Human Resource Services.
Chairman Pennell, members of the board, Dr. Phipps, have before you several items today. First is Subject A, Human Resources Usual and Customary Informational items that you have before you. We do not need any action on those at this time. B, Human Resources Usual and Customary Action items. These are contracts. I respectfully request the motion to approve Human Resources Usual and Customary Action items contract as presented this morning.
Do I hear a motion that we approve the Human Resource Usual and Customary Action items as it relates to contracts?
Chairman Pennell, I move that we approve the usual and customary action items related to contracts.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you very much. Subject C, Human Resources Usual and Customary Personnel Action items. Our substitute list, we continue to try to improve on that each month. Respectfully request a motion to approve Human Resources Usual and Customary Action items, our substitute list, as presented this morning.
Do I hear a motion that we approve the Human Resources Usual and Customary Personnel Action items as it relates to substitutes?
I'll make the motion to approve.
Is there a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you very much. And then finally, Subject D, our June board transfers for the school year 2023-2024. Total transfers requested are 74. Transfers recommending board approval, 39. Transfers not recommending board approval, 34, for a total of 1,397 transfers. I respectfully request a motion to approve the June board transfers for the school year 2023-2024 as presented this morning.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the June board transfers for 2023-2024 as presented?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make that motion to approve the transfer.
Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion passes. Thank you, Dr. Griffin.
Thank you, Chairman Pennell.
This time I'd like to recognize our superintendent, Dr. Don Phipps.
Mr. Chairman, I have 2 items under Section 8A is the Board of Education Policy Update Recommendations by the North Carolina School Board Association. You've had a chance to review these and the rationale behind the reason why they're included and what changes are being made or how they're being edited or whatever the situation is. What I'm requesting today is approval for these to be put up for public comment for a period of time until we meet again.
Okay, is there a motion to place the board policy revisions for a public comment period?
I make the motion that we place the policy manual update up for comment and review.
Is there a second? Any questions or comments? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And that motion passes.
Thank you. Item 8B for me are administrative recommendations. These are two transfer/requests that I have that would be for principal positions in our county. These technically don't need board approval, but I'd like to bring these to you and ask for a vote of support and to be able to have that documented in the record. The first would be the transfer, reassignment of Dr. Katie Elliott to Gateway. The second would be Mr. Jeff Mayo to Hudson Middle School, and have met with both of them. The official start date would be July 1st, all because they're both employees and currently working as principals. They certainly can work together and work on handing that off back and forth with what needs to be done from one school to another. This will be continuation of current contracts, and then we'd address whatever's done compensation-wise based on the level of school and whatnot that goes along with that.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the transfer of Jeff Mayo from Gateway to Hudson Middle School? Dr. Katie Elliott will fill that position at Gateway School, and this to begin on July 1st. Do I hear a motion that we approve this? Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Anything else, Dr. Phipps? Okay, with no further business, certainly we wish everybody a great summer. Thanks for the year that we have gone through, and appreciate everyone's efforts, and we look forward to a new year here beginning in August. Do I hear a motion that we adjourn? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And it is approved. We are adjourned. Thank you very much for being here.